Everyone. Today, the three of us will walk you through a private equity acquisition case study called Tesco, a medical testing equipment company. We will use this example to explain the PE framework in very simple way. How does a PE fund buy a good company, improve it, and finally sell it at a higher value? Tesco is the perfect example to understand this. So, Tesco sells medical testing equipment across the world. Its product and technology are strong and has a very large installed customer base. It gives it a steady revenue from equipment plus recurring services. But commercially, the company is not performing at its full potential. Some regions like US, China are profitable, but others are losing money even after high sales. So, the main question for the PE fund becomes, can we fix this commercial engine and unlock the real value? And now, to explain the diagnostic and how the PE team understood the real problem, I'll hand it over to Aditya.
Thank you, Dhaval. So let's first look at the PE team to discover in their diagnostics. They studied Tesco's profitability by the region. The US was profitable, the China was profitable and growing, but many regions were showing that they were revenue positive but profit negative, meaning they sold a lot but still lost the money. They also found a key insight that a region becomes profitable only after crossing 200 install clients. Below this point, cost outweigh the revenue. This helped the PE team to understand where to scale and where to reorganize. Based on this, the PE firm followed a 6-step for PE framework. What was that? Deal Thesis, whereby the company, Due Diligence, a deep analysis of customers' pricing, churn and operations, Value Creation Plan, the strategy, and 100-day plan for the early actions, Governance for tracking the key KPIs, Exit, how to sell the business for the maximum value. Now I'll explain each step applied to the Tesco. The Deal Thesis is basically the story behind the investment. And for Tesco, the theory was simple: strong product and weak commercial execution. If the PE fund fixed the commercial side, they could double the company's value over 4 to 5 years. So they bought Tesco at around 1.2 billion, believing that it could exit at 2.4 billion by improving growth and margins. In due diligence, the PE team dug out deeper to confirm that the thesis was real. They analyzed profitability by the customers, pricing leakage, sales structure, churn patterns, and services productivity. Apart from this, they also created a 4-pillar value creation plan. What that it is? Prioritize high margin geographies, redesign the go-to-market model, improvising pricing discipline, cross-sell and upsell services. This is where the planning ends and the execution begins. To explain how the Tesco executed the plan on the ground, I'll pass it on to Rohan. Rohan, up to you now.
Before launching execution, the PE fund built a clear value creation plan, the roadmap for growth. It focused on high-margin regions like US and China, redesigned the GTM model with new roles and better tools, brought in pricing discipline to standardize modules and reduce leakage, and activate cross-selling and upselling campaigns to increase customer value. Step 3 clarified what will drive growth, so Step 4 could focus on executing it fast. Once the strategy was clear, the PE fund moved into the 100-day plan, and this is the stage where momentum is created. For Tesco, the first 100 days focused on building discipline and speed. The team worked on setting up a PMO, which is Project Management Office, to drive execution, creating a clear financial baseline to measure progress, running pricing pilots to test a new monetization approach, and launching a customer win-back program who received roster powers, and resetting commercial KPIs to align everyone on outcomes. The purpose of this 100-day plan is simple: show early wins and build confidence. As the execution began, the PE fund set up strong governance to stay on track. A monthly steering committee of the PE firm, management, and regional leaders. They reviewed progress, ensured accountability, and made quick course corrections. They tracked KPIs like EBITDA, churn rates, and pricing compliance, and installed base expansion, providing a clear dashboard to guide their information. If Step 4 created momentum, Step 5 ensured discipline and direction. Walk you through the exit strategy and how this was realized, and hand it back to Thamal.
Thank you, Rohan. Now that Tesco's performance had improved, the PE firm looked at potential exit routes. The 3 possible exits were: sell it to a strategic buyer, sell it to another PE firm, or go for an IPO. Because EBITDA had grown significantly, Tesco's valuation doubled from 1.2 billion to 2.4 billion US dollars. This gave the PE fund a strong return. To conclude, here are the main lessons from this PE case. Geographic focus works. Invest-led profitability is strong. Pricing discipline matters. Even small improvements boost EBITDA. Cross-selling existing customer is efficient and high margin. And finally, a strong governance and a good 100-day plan turn strategy into results. This is the power of PE framework. Buy potential, diagnose deeply, execute with discipline, and exit at the right time. So that's it from our side. Thank you so much.